Okay, New York and Asia session done. Took one trade on gold in New York. Gold, higher time frame breakout levels are all bearish. Weekly, monthly, daily are bearish. Peak bias are mixed. Last month closed as a bullish fake out month. We broke out below the previous month low. Then we faked it out. Monthly traders are bullish. So I don't want to reverse a bullish monthly move unless I get a fake out of the previous week high. So we got a fake out of the previous week high very early last week. And then last week also closed as a bearish fake out week. So faking out that previous week high allows me to reverse this monthly move. And we got below this fake out level. We're below the weekly breakout level. And then on the daily, we have a bullish fake out bar followed by a bearish fake out bar. Whenever I see two opposite facing fake out bars in a row, I extend the highs and lows, and that becomes my range. So last week, we also faked out that high of the range. So lots of confluence pushing this market down, and I was looking for high of the day sells. So yesterday, bullish fake out day. Bullish above this fake out level. Got to be careful about that. But overall, I'm bearish below this breakout level. So my overall bias is always taken by these breakout levels, but current price action is based on the fake out levels. So current price action on gold coming into my session was bullish, but overall I'm bearish. And you can see whenever there's mixed bias, you'll see price um, trading in a range like this. So I don't like to trade when I'm in the middle of a range. So I waited until price got above the last H8 right at my session close as a bullish breakout bar. I always like to see bullish closes because bullish breakout closes because it pushes that breakout level up. And so when the previous high gets faked out, that's the first sign of a reversal. But getting below that breakout level is the confirmation of that move. So we have the H8 flipping bias below this breakout level. And then we also got a fake out of the previous day high, as well as price getting below the daily breakout level. So we got two time frame alignment once price gets below this H8 breakout level. So I was interested to trade this once the M15 flip bias, the last breakout level, gets taken out by a bearish one. So the M15 is bearish, and I always need two time frame alignment when I'm trading. And I was looking for the last H1 breakout level, which is down here, right near that H8 breakout level. So waited until price got below these two. I was interested at this momentum bar, but I waited until price got below these breakout levels, stops at the high of that momentum bar. And I was looking for um, kind of a hopeful move all the way back down to this low of the range. Whenever I'm range trading, I'm going from one side of the range and I'm looking for a move down to the other. But I would definitely be looking to see how price behaves at this low of the week and low of the month. But didn't matter because price ended up faking out that H8 low. And once I saw that fake out, I went break even and I got taken out on this move coming back up. So got nothing on gold. Yeah, that was it. Still think it was a good trade to take. I generally don't like to trade into these fake out levels. Um, I will say these fake out retracement coming right when that breakout level gets faked out, trading right back into it is a fake out retracement. That's the one that I always take my most losses in. But if I can see it, then I'll definitely go break even quickly or at least target this level. But I was targeting larger level. So break even on gold, and that was it. Did not take any other trade in New York. I was looking at the indices. US 30 was in a range on the daily. Um, Inside bar that creates a range, and I think the last price action was faking out the high, but overall I'm bullish. So I was looking for buys on US 30, but coming into my session, the price action was bearish, so I was not interested in taking this one. So very early on, I already discarded US 30 and I was focused on NAS and SPX. SPX, there was an inside bar, and whenever there's an inside bar on the H8, let me show maybe this one. There was an inside bar on the H8, and so whenever there's an inside bar, I extend the previous highs and lows. And so I do not like to trade when I'm inside of a range. I was waiting for price to come down to that low of the range. So SPX did that. NAS as well had a range inside bar, but the range was much lower. I think the range, if I'm not mistaken, was somewhere down here, and the high was here. I did not expect NAS to come all the way down here to fake out the low of the range, so I was waiting for a breakout of the previous day high, but that did not happen until well after my session. So did not take NAS, and so SPX was the only one that did set up for me. But it set up right at the end of my session, which is at 11 p.m. in Jakarta. Faked out that range low, and I was waiting for the M15 to flip. So the last bearish M15 breakout bar is here, and I also need the H1 on my side as well. Last H1 breakout level was here, and we never got above that. So once price got above, I was really tempted to enter on this candle, but the next candle just dropped down, and after that, it was already too late. I ended up just going to bed, and later on there was an entry here, and it did continue up, but I was already off the charts by this time. So only one trade on in New York, and that was on gold, break even on gold. So today's Asia session, I took two trades, took one on AUDJPY. AJ, some really nice moves on yen pairs recently. So been really focused on trading yen pairs. Hard time frame breakout levels, all bearish. We're in a bearish breakout month, and we're below that breakout level. So peak bias are all, um, below the previous month low. So peak bias on the monthly and the weekly are both bearish. We broke out below previous week low. So easy trades, looking for higher of the day pullbacks to continue this higher time frame trend. So yesterday I was waiting all day for this move on yen pairs, on all the yen pairs. I think early on I was waiting for AJ, but did not set up for me. And then London session I was waiting for, I think it was EJ I was waiting for, but did not set up for me either until after my session. So that was really annoying. It all set up right after my London session and before my New York session, so did not catch this one. But today I was able to catch the pullback. Price pulled back on AJ. I had to be careful because it's a bullish fake out day, but I did like AJ because it was Aussie news at 7:30. So lots of times when there's news, that's usually the currency pair that I want to focus on. Um, Aussie news pushed us down, and I just needed price to get below this H8 breakout level. Next M15 closed inside, and so that creates a range, and I just needed price to get below these levels with H1 alignment. It was already bearish at that time, so I was looking for price to continue this move down. So once price got below this H8 breakout level, I got triggered in over here, stops at the high of the day, and I was targeting first target, previous day low, but the target I was looking for was on the H1. There's a weekly breakout level, this one right here. I always trade to the next breakout level, and so I was looking for a move down to this breakout level. Did not happen, ended up faking out. Once the M15 breakout level got flipped, this is when I ended up taking partials. Took partials because hard time frames are all bearish. So when everything is bearish, I'm looking to trail the move. So I took partials as price got back above about 1.5 R, and now I'm at break even, and now I'm just going to be trailing this move. If I survive this pullback, I'll just be trailing this, trailing AJ. Oh, it looks like we were right at the yearly open as well. I don't really look at yearly levels, but if this were a weekly open or daily open, I would have been targeting this one, but I did not see this one. So it does make sense that it reacted there. And okay, so I'll just take a note of that for next time. So took that one, and then I also took one on GBPNZD. GBPNZD, hard time frame breakout levels, all bullish, peak bias, all bullish. At the time, it was a fake out of the low over here. So we're all bullish from down here. We're in a huge range. We've been ranging for quite some time. Inside day on the daily extends the previous bar's peaks. So we've been ranging on GBP this whole time. GBPNZD, and then today we broke out of it. So this M15 bar broke out of that range, broke out of the previous day high, broke out of the previous H8 high. That's a breakout setup for me. Previous H8 high breakout, previous day high breakout. And on breakouts, I'm always looking for swing points on the higher time frames. So we also flip the weak breakout low. Whenever you flip a breakout low and trade above it, all of this turns into a possible swing point. And I'm also looking to trade breaking out of a range. I don't like to just trade breakouts just because it broke out of the previous day high. I'm looking to trade out of an established range. And I have three definitions of ranges. We have inside bar that creates a range. We have two opposite facing fake out bars in a row. That's another definition for me for a range. And then we have an outside bar, which can't really see one right now, but outside bars basically fake out the high, fake out the low, and then close inside the range. So those are three definitions of ranges for me. And so I need to see a breakout of one of those things on the higher time frame, usually the H4 or the H8, but in this case, it was a daily. So we broke out of that, and I was looking for a continuation to get in, but there was no continuation until the next candle. Next candle also closed inside bar, and so we also broke out of the inside bar range. So I like to see breakouts of ranges, and I got triggered in as price got above. Breakouts, most breakouts fail, so I always take one bar stops, high risk, high reward, and I took it right up to this peak, which is the next breakout level. So again, I'm always trading to breakout levels, and it reacted exactly at that weekly breakout level as well as the daily breakout level. I don't trade to the highs. I trade to the breakout levels. These breakout levels, this is what the market tells you is fully bullish above. The market is telling you it's all bullish above, 100% bullish above. So when it fails, this tells me that this entire move got rejected. So if this entire move gets rejected, I'm not looking to trade up to here. I'm looking to trade up to the level that the market rejects all the traders above. And so that's why the breakout levels and fake out levels are extremely important. Um, I see lots of people looking to trade up to these previous week highs and previous day highs and stuff like that, but very often it will get there. But to me, the next level that's in play are the breakout levels and fake out levels, not the highs. So price got all the way right up there, reacted exactly at that point, and I took partials on this one because higher time frames are all bullish, and now I'm at break even. So took a nice trade here, 5.5 R, took 85% there, and now trailing this move. And that's it. Nothing else. Got some stuff going on here. Yep, that's it. So, anyways, my Asia session is done already. I only trade when there's two markets open at the same time. Sydney has closed already, so now I'm just going to be waiting for London. And that's it. So, one trade in New York, gold, break even. Two trades in Asia today. I got AJ, took partials at 1.5 R. I think I'm still alive in this, but it looks like it'll push up and take me out. So was that 1.5 R on this one, and then 5 R on this one. So nice Asia session today, and let's see what London has to offer.